Hello, internets! I'm HamsterBomb.
And I'm Kimothy.
And you guys are watching some more Pokemon collection videos. And this time, Kim, this is predominantly all you. I don't think any of this in here is... Now, I had some.
That's yours.
Yeah, I had a couple originally in my old collection, but,
as that sad story goes.
this is mostly all Kim. Well, no. Even with me losing all my Pokemon collection against my will, I never went and played any Pokemon card tournaments. I mostly collected them because I just loved collecting Pokemon.
So,
we're
however, going into, what we're looking at today are our flats.
Yeah, they're called flats, and we're gonna do a big series of flats.
This is a big series.
We should probably explain what flats are. Like, we're gonna do, like, maybe 5 episodes of these, 4 or 5 of them. And, flats are basically anything like this that you could store in a folder. If you didn't hear that term before, just want to make sure that, like, you know, you guys know what we're talking about. So when we say flats, that's all this
kind
of
it's
stuff.
kind of the collector, any kind of collector, that's a term
He just wants
for
to
it.
hang on to these kind of things. And a lot of them are really cool, because, like, you can tell, like, what I just held here, there's a lot of things that are very timely. And some of them are very recent, like up in this corner. You can't see it because our face cam's in the way. That just came out. That's a 20th anniversary thing.
And I gotta say, I probably wouldn't have any of this stuff if it wasn't for my dad being like a hoarder of these things. He always says, hey, keep it, it might be valuable. So now I keep all of my
I don't know about that
flats and
valuable
stuff.
thing, but we like looking at them, because right now we have everything that goes from, like I just showed you last year, to 1998 stuff that's in here. So this is all across the board, but this particular flat episode is all about the TCG, am I right?
For the most part, yes. We have a few items in here like these that aren't from TCG.
Stuff that we needed to group together with other things.
Right, so in some of them, I kind of have 3 categories here. I have like my Pokemon Live here, which we'll get into. I have Pokemon from the Pokemon Tour where they went around to each of the malls and they did like card games and some game tournaments and things like that. And then I also have from when they did the Pokemon League at local stores where you would play your card games and you
still
could
have
earn
that.
more promo cards.
Yeah, they still do that. It's probably not nearly as cool and elaborate as it used to be, because Kim tells me stories about like what they used to do. But I know that they still do basically Magic the Gathering style games, and if you win, you get, like, I'm pretty sure everyone who participates gets promo cards. That's what Magic does.
Oh yeah, no, that's not what Pokemon did. Like, if
Pokemon,
you
had to win.
You had to win so many battles. It wasn't.
Wow.
And I'll get into it because
we will do TCG cards later. That's probably coming after flats, but just throwing it out there. So let's get started. We don't want to jabber on forever about this. How about you grab the recent stuff first?
Most recent thing. All right.
You guys should probably recognize this. Is that really all it is? Is it fold again? So yeah, that was Pokemon Generations. That came out, like, what, last year?
Yeah, and I'm sure they probably know your hat from your game. It had all of the pins on it.
During Diamond Randomizer, you got one of these, I think, in every single box that came with one of the pins and Generation
cards. I think we kept one and started throwing them away.
We just kept one. Yeah, they were all the same, but yeah, they gave us one of the events for every game.
So this was kind of the map of all of the pins
times.
And stuff that you would get from the
they also came with really cool full art cards of each of those events. And
it even gives you a little checklist on here. Let me...
Well, I mean, I don't need the checklist. I already got them all. About 4 inches is good. Yeah, I try to get our focus good for you guys. It's obviously really tough to try and show, I don't know, flats without... It's complicated with the camera, like, not showing a tripod in there.
That's
so anyway,
our most recent thing in here.
We'll see those full art cards that those came with later, because I did get all of them. Because you saw all the pins.
And now we jump back 10 years.
Do you not have anything in between?
I don't.
We might find some, but let's just start.
It's probably in other piles and things
Years
like
don't
that,
really matter so much, because this is all kind of scattered. That's pretty cool back there. Is that a 10th anniversary tattoo?
Yes, it's a 10th anniversary Timp tattoo. So I have...
It was accidentally starting to peel just from me grabbing it, so I'm kind of worried about that thing.
I mean, I have an even older Timp tattoo we'll get to later. That I have
this
in another
set?
file. No, it's in another.
Okay.
It'll be in another episode.
But this was just a TCG one.
Right. This was.
I don't know. The anniversary. So you put anniversary.
Yeah. So the anniversaries are in here too. So I was very excited. This is my first time I experienced the.
I'll take the tattoo out of the way, so I'm kind of worried about that little guy.
I think I just happened to go to the mall that day and be like,
info on the back of it.
Oh my gosh, they're having Pokemon 10th anniversary. And this was actually at the time when I was kind of out of Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't as into it again as I am now.
I was gonna say 10th anniversary. Yeah, that's like the Ruby Sapphire days. No, I was definitely totally sold on Pokemon, still into it. It was Sinnoh that knocked me out.
I was out of it after
Sinnoh
going
was like, yeah, that was a kick in the balls.
So
that's what Sinnoh felt like.
And this was my first experience with a Pikachu Pantomime as well, and I thought it was the most adorable thing ever.
I'm seeing Munchlax down here, so this actually was the tail end of Ruby and Sapphire, so it was close to that kick in the balls.
So this was just a little booklet that they gave out when you went to the mall. I love all the little Pokemon on it.
Yeah, they're Ken Sugimori drawings. You know, I was looking at it before we started, and you weren't in here, but it was driving me crazy. The Plusle and Minun up here, they colored Plusle darker than Minun, and in grayscale, it's backwards. Yeah, Minun should be darker.
No. Plusle should be the darker. Like, he looks even tinted red a little bit under our light. Anyway,
yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's a warm and cool grays in there, but still. Pretty cool art. I don't know what's inside of this. What's in here?
So it was just like a little booklet.
Just kind of flip through it. Let's see.
What happened in our 10 years? And little letters. So, hey, look, we made another Pokemon car.
Yeah, another Pokemon car with a Blaziken and a Blastoise. So Kanto's got to win.
Okay, and then it went through each year, what they released and what they talked about.
Oh, so there's like a red and green and then the anime and the old cards.
Yeah, all their old cards and stuff like that. And that goes
That's
on.
Cool.
Yeah, I really like reading through that one.
Can you,
that one's
like,
fun.
flip through it instead of,
This is a giant sticker.
Oh, yeah, that is a huge sticker.
The giant sticker.
What else is in here?
Let's see. Oh, that keeps going through
the other side
years.
of the sticker, still years.
Oh, here's like their giant.
Oh, I want that. Can I have that?
It's in Houston, apparently.
I want that.
Space Center Houston. I guess they had a press conference or something about it there. Here's where they're advertising more of this mall tour for their 10th anniversary.
Okay.
So where you can go for places like that. WB.
Look at this kid. I read this. This kid wants to be a Bonsley.
Yeah.
Like, he's probably like our age now. Like, oh my god. No, he's gotta be much younger than us. But still, he's like, oh god. I told him I wanted to be a Bonsley.
Like, this was still back when it was called Kids WB instead of 4Kids. Oh, Pokemon Mobile. This is great.
Oh yeah, this is Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go before Pokemon Go, but not really.
But it's really bad.
It's just like
keep going.
wallpapers and ringtones.
Right. No, it was
like this picture of a corpse.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Pokemon Trozzy.
Yeah, it existed. There's some other weird page. Oh, hey, the new card set they're advertising. That's really cool art for that corner. Your Aerodactyl's kind of covered up there.
There we go.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. That Mew looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty.
That's right when they were really getting when 3D card art was actually getting onto a level where it was like nice looking.
Oh, this was like
the old ones looked terrible.
You get the most recent movie that was coming out. I think I've seen that one.
Oh, I didn't. See, that was at the point. That was kicking the balls time, Kim.
Kicking the balls time.
Do you skip a page?
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
No. All right.
Some weird collection.
That's weird. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about.
Yeah, that's just an ad.
Just some new toys, whatever was coming out at the time.
Oh, here's another giant sticker.
Just generic Pokemon. Actually, it's so dark, it looks fake.
Yeah.
That really looks like
it's just a
bootleg, but it's real.
Yeah.
So there's an old Pokemon Trozzy. Most people know about that now that they've made a DS. The new DS one. Actually, this is a very old DS game, isn't it? Yeah, so they're actually advertising the old DS game. Well, they've made the
oh, look, they made a little plush ball
that's cool.
and
actually, it's actually just a Pikachu sitting on a Pokeball with a number 1 next to him.
Right. Yeah.
Like when it's the logo, I don't notice it.
Yeah.
As a plush, no.
No.
With the 3D depth, no. Maybe if the Pokeball was 2-dimensional, like, you know what I mean? Like in the plush.
I look at these products now that they had then, and I think of Pokemon Center, and I'm like, wow, they've got a lot better stuff out now.
Oh yeah, Pokemon Center's awesome now.
Some little games here in the back. You gotta match gotta match it to the appropriate game.
Easy. Speaking of which, I really want to play XD. I don't even own XD, so I can't play it, but it's actually like the sequel to Coliseum.
Oh look, I could have ordered like a storybook.
What?
With your own photo in it?
It's not too late. It's not too late. We can do it.
I could have put myself into a Pokemon journey.
It's not too late.
But,
all right, but anyway.
Okay.
We spent a lot of time on that book. You gotta get.
I think that's all of that from 10, because this stuff's gonna be like
Really?
way longer. Yeah, that's all from the 10th
We'll see.
anniversary.
I don't believe that.
So,
just grab stuff on top.
and then we had this bookmark. That was a 10th
Just kidding. There's a 10th anniversary bookmark.
Woo,
It's the other side of it.
just,
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just
It's not really an exciting
Pokemon
bookmark.
10th anniversary bookmark.
Here's...
Just says some did you know Pokemon facts. Did you know Ash has owned over 30 different Pokemon?
Yeah, and he also released over 30 different Pokemon.
No, I mean, like, just, I thought it was so terrible. Hey You Pikachu was one of the first video games in the US to use voice recognition technology.
It was.
And it was horrendous.
It still is horrendous. Okay.
Tell him Sony.
I still will pick up Hey You Pikachu every once in a while.
Hold on, are you keeping this thing? What's this?
Oh,
This
it's
is
something that my dad
Your
wrote
your
down.
Mew translation of the card, I saw that.
I think so.
I'll look at it while you do that.
Okay, so the next one, this is like one of my favorite things. I'm so happy I still have it. Is when Pokemon Live came here to Cincinnati, and it was down at our US Bank Arena, I believe. And some of you might have recognized it. If you're as old as we are, you might. I was so privileged and lucky. My dad actually sent in to WB64 and entered the contest for the
Yeah, your parents had to send it in
for
you.
our right, because I wasn't over 18 yet. To win tickets to go to Pokemon Live. So I'm very excited that I still have my little
she still
tickets
has her tickets too.
from Pokemon Live here. And I'm just excited that I have those still. We won those tickets for free, and I took my cousin and his dad with us because we got 4 tickets total. And so when you went there, this was their new Pokemon that they gave. That was this big surprise. So you watched through this whole show, and like Giovanni's like making some mecha version of Mewtwo. So you get this card at the end of the show.
So I was confused. This is not the Mewtwo from the first movie.
This is not. No. He made his own robotic Mewtwo.
Oh.
So it's Mecha Mewtwo. Okay?
Ah.
Okay? So they would give you this card at the end of the movie, because of course you don't want to get it at the beginning, because that would spoil the movie. Or the play. The play, I guess I would say.
On ice.
It's not on ice.
I was just...
Oh my gosh, I hope it's not.
Did you remember
It's not.
Mecha Mewtwo majestically pirouetting and dancing?
But they actually had some really cool, like, Pokemon statue figures, Pantomines. They would do, like...
We just missed that cusp of the age of digital photographing, so, like, everyone would have known about these, but...
Right. And the thing that was really cool, I remember, like, they had, like,
try
this
and move your thumb so we can even read that if someone wants to pause.
flag, like, fabric thing that they would flow through the air, and, like, Goldines and stuff like that.
That's pretty cool.
It was really cool.
Just trying to get so people could read it.
Yeah.
They wanted to read the bottom.
So, yep. And I have a few more little things from here, so this is just like the ad for it when you went in.
It's on treads.
One
I
of
didn't
the best
notice
parts,
that. It's on treads.
One of the best parts I think about this show is whenever Jesse and James came on, everybody booed. The whole entire stadium, you had to boo at them. It was everybody. It was great. A few more little advertisements.
Wouldn't you feel so bad if that was your job?
They would get mad at you and like be sassy.
Wouldn't
about
it be hilarious? Like hilarious if like you know, if you're like now our age, someone who was like, hey, Mom and Dad, I got my first big job acting in this play. I want you to come out and see me. I'm gonna be the one wearing with the big black R. It's gonna be on my shirt. Okay, you'll see me. And then like they all come out and just the entire a stadium where the kids all starts booing. What would that family think? Like, yeah, go Terry!
I remember something that was funny because they couldn't get Jesse's hair right. So what they did is they had a big red wig, but they just did a giant ponytail or a giant. It was okay. Yeah, okay.
So anyway, we saw these
so
things.
That's all of my Pokemon Live stuff that
stuff.
I have, but it's like one of my favorites, near and dear to my heart. So now we're moving on to
whatever's on top.
Pokemon League, I guess.
TCG stuff.
TCG
that we promised in the title that people are like.
So I don't.
Those are from the movie.
You said you remember
Lies.
from.
Those no. That's not from the movie. Were they?
It says Pokemon League, so
had
it's an
those.
advertisement, but I think it came out.
It came in the movie. Yeah, it says Secrets of the Unknown. Those came with the Unknown J card in the VHS of Pokemon with the Entei and the fake Entei and the Unknown. What's that movie called?
Spell of the Unknown, I think.
Why are you giving me that stupid coy smile if you didn't know what it was?
Well, I was trying to think. It's just literally Pokemon 3. I don't think there was anything.
That wasn't Pokemon 3, but whatever. So, yeah, that's why you have 2 unknown J's, I think, right?
And yeah,
so
well, we have 4 of these.
Just
cards.
kidding. I don't know where you got these. Maybe they started passing them out somewhere. But I swear that
they have ads for the Pokemon League on it, so that's why I think maybe
I think they came in there.
I
could be wrong, but I know that's where you got unknown J card.
I'm just like, oh, here's some more cards. So, Catch a Mew ad cards that I have.
Catch Mew. How so? Lower it a bit. How are you catching?
Available January 8th, 2000, while supplies last.
So this is a card.
Yes, it's a Mew card. Oh my gosh, is it that Mew card that I have,
This is
like...
a Mew card to get a Mew card.
Right. Oh, well, some of them have some things on the back here. Maybe this explains it a little.
Alright, here, I'll take those, I guess. These inferior...
Collect all 4 unique cards in this unique Pokemon series.
Here, you're holding 2 of them. Hold one down so people can see it and check the other one.
Present this card at a Warner Brothers Studio store.
Present it.
Or to go to wbstore.com. You'll receive another random Pokemon card from this series with a purchase of $10 or more.
Well, it's promotion.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
Why would they give you a free card to get a free card?
Come back and relive the excitement of Pokemon, the first movie of this theater.
Oh dear.
You'll receive another random card in the series with your movie theater ticket.
That I remember. They were trying to get people to keep coming back to the movie and get cards for the movie. And she did. I begged my parents, they wouldn't even take me to see it.
Here's another ad for the league. I think this was the first league, though, so I don't know if I was a part of this league.
Kim, low.
I was just trying to read it.
Down low.
I couldn't read it.
I should be doing this part, because I can read them from here.
This was the first Pokemon League. I didn't really get into the league until Johto came out.
Yeah.
And those...
Yeah, because all your cards and your badges are Johto cards and
right.
Johto badges.
And, see, my dad did write it on here. This is where you can translate your Ancient Mew card. Like, you write it down on here.
As if they're different. Like, why? As if there was someone out there who's like, my Ancient Mew, it does 60 damage. Yours stinks. Right? Like, there's no difference.
I'm saying you can't read it.
I understand. Okay, whatever. It was a little...
Yeah.
It's like a cereal box puzzle. I get it. Okay, fine.
Right. Okay, come on.
All right.
Come on.
I'm thinking too much into this.
Here's a window cling for the league. See, this was the Tour 99 tour, 1999 tour.
It's 30 HP.
I guess my dad saved this because we were actually there.
Magikarps today have more HP than that Mew.
We were actually there at the event, and
this is
was
cool.
the
So this is a decal?
Yeah, it's a window cling. Window cling. I showed it to you already. You missed it.
Oh, look at how cool that is that I didn't see, that she didn't show us.
So, my dad saved this news clipping because this was at our local mall. If any of you guys are in the Cincinnati area, it's the Tri-County Mall.
Back when it was cool.
Back when it was cool. And they had the Pokemon, the Pikachu buggy there, and you could play some of the actual Game Boy Color games, I think is what was out at the time. But
that doesn't make sense. Why would...
information.
What would you be doing? How would you make a demo playable thing of that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Why are you asking me? They just did it. I didn't even play it because I never played the game at the time.
Yeah, they're Game Boy Colors. That blows my mind, by the way. I needed to mention that. Kim didn't even play the game until I forced her in college.
I didn't play the game until 2010.
But all of the collection stuff, like this entire series up to this point, has been mostly you.
Yep.
I've had a couple things thrown in there.
I guess these were a little...
Mostly her. And she didn't play the game.
Keychains?
Yeah, they're little keychains.
Keychains that they gave out
Pokemon
at
2000?
the Stadium Tour. Now, this is the Stadium Tour.
Oh.
So this is where they went around with
TCG
Pokemon
stuff.
Stadium. No.
Oh, Stadium.
Stadium, like Nintendo. 60 and 64.
That's
Pokemon
all confusing,
Stadium.
because it says
And they would do,
2000 on it.
And they would do battles and fights at that, and I tried to play it, but I didn't know what I was doing because I never actually played the real game, and people were yelling at me.
Yeah, just in case you guys didn't live during that generation, when 2000 hit, everything, and I mean everything, not just Pokemon, everything was called 2000. I mean, like, I'm talking vacuum cleaners. Everything.
Harry Potter things.
Everything was called 2000.
Harry Potter.
I was like, as if that's... And it happened the year before, too.
Yeah, it did.
Like, Pokemon 2000 came out in, like, 99, didn't it?
No, it came out in 2000.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I did. We'll show you later.
But a ton of stuff
from it.
came out in '99. That was 2000.
I kept some of these clear bags there that they gave you at the tour to keep all of your little swag and stuff in.
Swag.
So that's at that tour at that mall
swag.
again. That's your Poofy Swag that they
swag.
get.
Kind of wish there was like Pokemon T-shirts and stuff that they gave out too. That'd have been awesome. I had a really cool old Charizard T-shirt. It had like this foily, shiny stuff behind him, and it was my favorite shirt. And my parents got rid of it because it didn't.
I don't know what these are.
Oh, those. Stadium tour. I don't.
This one has stickers on the back. So
wow.
Maybe it's just stickers.
Better than the other one.
Stickers.
Yeah, they peeled off. You liked all those.
I liked these stickers. I liked all of these Pokemon. Except
Hold
for
on.
Pikachu.
Oh, okay. So you used, since it's a duplicate, you told yourself you can use some of them.
I kept this one.
Okay, so that one's perfect.
So these are stickers from that same tour.
Okay.
Out there. Okay. So a little bit more of the tour and the league, and then we'll get into like my league cards.
I love how this has to show you the pronunciation of Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime.
I know, I was reading it.
It's just written out like mime.
So this was like your little directory that you would get when you went into the mall and they were doing their Pokemon tour. So they would hand this to you and they would give you a list out of all the events that were going on that day, the stamps that you could get, and if you got like a certain number of stamps, that's when you would get a promo card. And so you'd go to each of these little training areas. I don't think they do these kind of things at malls anymore, because I went to even one like this for when the Disney Hercules movie came out. I went to something like this, which was a lot of fun as well. And it walks you through, well, that's what that basic training was. I think you were playing with Rocket there. See, I have like the Battle of the Hill with Surge and stuff like that. That was probably something with Rocket. Each station had a different stamp, so they had like fossil stamp
okay.
and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So does that print on the back like locations? Is that what that was?
Yeah.
No. That's like create a card.
That's where to go.
Nintendo
You do create a card.
Battle for the Hill.
And most of these things I have two of because my dad was with me, so he would get one and I would get one.
Convenient. One of them should have been left in perfect condition.
It's kind of hard. I had to use it that day.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't know. I guess it's just as. Oh, this gives us the rules. Remember for playing Pokemon Stadium.
Oh my gosh, these are bad. Can I read them?
Yes.
Okay. So oh, by the way, the back's pretty cool.
That's the front, actually, I think.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Whatever.
So I'm gonna read some of these rules of what they find to be
This is the first Pokemon Stadium game on the N64.
Pokemon Stadium, and you get banned if you break either of these two rules. Rule number 1, if you make an opponent's Pokemon sleep, you can't make another of their Pokemon sleep. Same with freezing. Now, I have two big problems with that. One, get over it. If it put your Pokemon to sleep, you gotta just get over it, and they'll wake up eventually, right? But the second thing, it says same with freezing. It's not like there's a move that can just inflict freezing, like
I know, it's
Thunder Wave or
random
Will-O-Wisp.
chance.
It's random chance. So if you're just using like Ice Beam and two Pokemon got frozen, you cheater.
Right,
you got
like what are you supposed to do?
You got disqualified by random chance. And the second one, rule 2, no self-destruct or explosion with last Pokemon. This is also a stupid rule. Now, first of all, if you have only one Pokemon left, and your opponent has like 3 and you used explosion, well, you just basically gave up, right? And that was stupid, right? So you gave them the win. Here's the thing that I think is dumb. So say you are down to 1 Pokemon left and you're almost dead. They have 1 Pokemon left at full health. As opposed to trying to fight and lose, use explosion to make it a draw. You turn a win into a draw.
You're so angry about this.
These are terrible rules. They're so stupid.
I only played it for a little bit because somebody finally let it up, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna play," but I was so little, I just didn't. And I didn't play the game, so people picked on me and like yelled
As they
at me
rightly
the whole
should
time.
Because shame on you.
No, this is what came with
you're
the
right.
unknown
That
J
came
card.
in the movie.
Okay.
With the
yeah,
you're right. That's why there's
for the Pokemon League again, and then the unknown J
Where did the
card.
Pichu thing? And
it must have come from my league or something.
But I had one.
Here's a.
Maybe it was an ad they passed out. So I'm sorry, I got that wrong earlier. You're right. These came with the movie, and then they told you, "Here's your unknown J card. Join the game with your unknown J." Right? Because
Because Jay's awesome.
That's the best unknown card you can play with, right?
So these are little name tag stickers that I guess I should have written my name on.
Good thing you didn't. But name tags?
Yeah. For when you would go to the league, you know, make sure you have your name sticker. These are huge.
That is huge. And also think of that on like a 6-year-old. Because that's what it was meant for.
That's the whole span of their shirt.
Exactly. That's massive.
See, this is what makes me an official certified Pokemon trainer. Look at my signature. It's beautiful.
She still signs things like this.
No, I do not.
No, she doesn't.
You jerk.
What were you
I've been
thinking?
certified by Brock. I have his personal signature on here.
That is Brock's signature. That's legit. That's legit.
So this is from when I started going to the Pokemon leagues and stuff when I first signed up. And
But it was Johto League, though.
Yeah,
right?
so this was actually more of the Johto League, and I have more stuff from that here. And
Your second stage, basic training program, complete.
I'm certified.
Yeah.
I can play cards, guys.
You play Pokemon cards. I'm not certified. I'm still an illegal.
Here's some more stickers of like the sets, which is actually kind of cool. I like them.
Those are cool. Yeah, I like these.
And then here's the
and they're
schedule for the
old
Pokemon
schedules.
tour, which malls it was at. So it looks like I was at it September 16th to September
Tri-County?
17th.
Yeah.
In 2000. So yeah.
Yeah, these are old stickers.
And
So-
here-
you peeled this one off the top. So the Pokemon League is missing off the top of this one. You used one of those energy cards.
I have energy stickers.
I think they're cool.
Here's the reason why I have energy stickers though. Remember when we were looking at the tour thing and you could get a stamp for create your own card? They would give you the stickers so you could put in what their attacks were and what type of Pokemon they were, and you stick it on your card that you made. I have that card. No, I don't have it anymore. I think it's in my parents'.
You kept the stickers and you don't have the card.
I
You
drew
just
a
lost
really
it?
bad dog on it.
Was that your mud puppy?
Yeah, it was my mud book.
Are we gonna see your Pokemon drawings of your Pokemon?
I didn't make any drawings.
Oh, they were all. You made your dad do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is like the best well-worn book that's probably in here. It's your badge book. So, and Alex has the pins that came with this. He took them from me.
Carry on.
So first he said that he wanted to have the badges from the Kanto series, and I said, you know what, I don't have the Kanto badges, but I do have the badges that say Pokemon Leave, and they're the Johto badges. And he took them, and they're somewhere in this room. Honestly, I don't even remember where they are, but we'll show them to you later when we have pins. I'm sure we will have one on that.
Yeah, I'm
But
sure we'll have a. Not today.
That's where those
Not
pins
today.
come from. Anyway, so here's another little advertisement for the
Whoa!
Neo Genesis set
That's
and
pretty long. Yeah, you're
expansion
gonna have to
and
keep up.
rules that came out. So these were new rules, as you new Pokemon fans probably know more than anything, as they change the rules like every few sets, and they do updates.
They
and
add stuff.
and you can't use Pokemon.
Right, like Darkness and Metal. I was gonna
Right,
say
like,
that's the
this
two
was the
big.
big thing.
That's probably the two big things right there.
And those used to actually penalize you for using them back in the day.
Well, unless it was on the correct typed Pokemon.
Correct.
Because you could put like a Steel Energy. If you have an old Steel Energy card, I'm sure we'll show them in the TCGs. There was this brick, like Yu-Gi-Oh style
Right,
brick
yeah.
of text that goes in the bottom, like explaining exactly what they do on what kind of Pokemon, and it's way too long.
So
Eventually, they gave up and they just made it its own energy type.
So when you first start
Which
the
they should
league
have done.
here at the store that you would go to
Sure.
play. So I went to like Toys R Us every week on like Tuesday night or something like that.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it was
Busy.
every week. So you would go through. Look at my attendance. See, I was there every week. So what you would do is you would get a stamp. You would get a stamp if you traded a card, or if you had attendance. You brought a new member with you, which my friend got dragged to it a few times just so I could get a stamp.
League activity and bringing a new member. You don't seem to be very good in those departments. Or helping the gym leader. You've done that once. Yeah.
So what you would have is each month, I believe.
You just show up and you take advantage of someone else and trade cards
Each
with
month
them.
you would go through, and they would give you a stamp for each battle that you did, that you won. I think you had to win.
What do the gold medal things mean that you overlap? Do you get a card or a promo
I
at that
think
point?
that might be you get a second promo. I'm trying to remember. Man, see, I just Bugsy. Whew.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, look at Faulkner. Like, you got right up to the point where you would start getting awards, and you didn't go any farther.
Well, I think it does say badge points, so I think once you get here, you actually get the little metal badge.
Oh, okay. So
it.
then after that, maybe it's just promos or something.
Right, but I have the promos for each month, so I can't quite remember what that is about either.
Yeah, I probably would have
So
stopped at the
it
badge.
goes through
Pins
each-
are my thing.
It goes through each of the Johto gym leaders. See, I can miss a day. No, I don't think so.
Oh heck no! Yeah, you gotta catch them all, Kim. Gotta
Oh,
get all the
and
pins.
see, there's this challenge each time. That's the only way you can get the stamp is you have to do their specific challenge.
So damage from your Pokemon is cut in half, rounded down. For example, what? That's a challenge?
You cannot retreat your Pokemon or play trainer cards or effects that would make a different Pokemon your active Pokemon.
See, now that's a challenge. Damn, I don't. Oh, so this is a stipulation. Like you play like this.
Yeah.
Okay, that's.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Hey, look! I helped the gym leader again, guys. I helped them again.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you.
See, like the more and more, the higher you got up with the gym leaders, the more difficult the challenges were. The more stamps you had to get. Like Claire here, you had to do the whole freaking page.
Oh my goodness. That's terrible.
Did I still not bring a new member yet? Oh, look, league
activity, whatever that means. No, but you've never brought a member ever.
Oh, here's the promo cards. Okay,
Yeah, pull it
so
down a bit so we can see this.
yeah, I'm trying. So you get like a stamp. I think this one's just for every battle that you do. You get a stamp for it, and when you reach one, you get
There's
the promo,
a lot of card
and
games.
then you do that again, you get another promo. This is how much Pokemon I played. Okay. And when the Yu-Gi-Oh! Leagues came around and they weren't set up the same way, I was very confused.
Right. Surfing Pikachu.
Yeah, so those were the cards that you would get, and it's a sticker they had to put down when the new month would come in. They would put down like the new sticker. See, like Igglybuff doesn't even have like a sticker on it. It's just like a piece of paper.
Huh.
Cause so they don't want to spoil the promo card for you.
Ah. Okay.
I didn't become a certified coach probably because I was like 5.
Certified coach sticker goes here. Right. Well.
This
That was
I
a big
find
one, though.
hilarious. Everyone wins in this league. I
Oh.
showed up.
That'd be a terrible incentive for me. I'd be like, so why would I want to join if nobody loses? I want my opponents to lose.
Right. Look, and it shows you how you earn the badges, the little metal badges, and how you do all that, and how you earn the promo cards and stuff like that. All
So
of that
did
information
you
is
did you get a
actually
star
in
whether you won or lost? A stamp?
here. Can't remember.
Because if that's the case, then everyone should technically still win.
I think it might be. I think it's just whether you played or not.
Okay, because that's a lot of games to have to win, you know, and
Right.
then you'd be bribing people to make bad
Now,
decks.
see, I did end up showing up at the end of the very first league, so that's what this is from.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's advertising the new league coming out with the art from the first league when Kanto was around. So I think that's what it is. I don't know. Another ad. This is just another pamphlet for the League Summer Tour 99. Yeah, it goes over the movie, trading cards, nothing too special, I guess.
Mhm.
Inside of it talks about TV show
And
and
the
the
points,
actual game.
the
Look at that.
actual
And the
game.
actual game. How often does that show up in these? I guess this is just another training paper I got from it. Actually, I thought it said something on the back, but it doesn't. But I think it's to help kids label their binders when they're there, because you have to do trading and stuff like that. So I think you put this like in the front of your binder so you write your name on it.
Right.
So I have 2 of those. I never used it.
Yeah, sure.
And I mean, this is
Ooh,
just
this is thick stock too.
yeah, it is.
Nice stuff.
And this is just a Xerox paper from it.
Well, it's official.
It's
It's an
official.
official Xerox.
And it goes through the schedule tour of the leagues that were around in the area.
Mm-hmm.
And look, Lapras had teeth back in the
Lapras
day.
did have teeth.
Yeah.
We'll
And
get
then
into
here's
that when we
the
get to
other
TCG
tour
stuff.
schedule when they were going around to the malls and things like that. Man, I loved that tour thing where they would just go to the malls. And I was so excited when I found the next 2000 No, the 10th anniversary one where there were Pikachus. I got so excited when I went in the mall and I was like, oh my gosh, they're doing it again. But at the same time, I wasn't into Pokemon at that time, so it was kind of like, eh.
But still, yeah.
I still grabbed stuff from him because I was like, oh yeah, I like Pokemon.
And through it, you were able to win each of the Johto badges.
Yes, I got all of the Johto badges. They don't look like the actual like
they're not
badges like he has.
Yeah.
They're little rectangular badges, and they'll say Pokemon League at the bottom, and then it has an image of the badge on.
They're still really cool though.
Right.
They're clearly the TCG ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only the TCG ones. So, she has a complete set of those. I had them on my hat at one point. I switched them off because of a randomizer series we were doing of different pins that had to go on the hat. So.
They had to go on the hat.
Well, yeah. But I never did a randomizer in Johto. Or I never, for Q-Charm, you know, I didn't wear a hat and put badges up as we got them because the badges don't matter. They don't matter in Q-Charm. It's just a thing that's in the way. But yeah, we will show, I'm sure we have a whole ton of pins to show for a pin collection video.
Yeah,
later.
I didn't even think about that until we started talking about it. I was like,
yeah, that didn't.
This is my pride and joy right here.
Yeah, that's probably your big thing right there. I'm glad you like that more, so I can steal your pins.
Yeah, I wasn't as excited about the pins. I don't think I even took them out of the bag.
Oh, I'm a nut when it comes to like little physical things that I can hold that I won, you know, or like collection things like that.
Because I never wore them or anything. I think it was because
She kept them wrapped.
I
unwrapped them.
I'm a very clumsy person, and I think my parents knew that.
It's pretty dangerous giving Kim little things like that. But anyway, that is all we have for these particular flats. We have new ones coming up later. Can you give them a little hint of what we might be getting in the next flat video?
So we're gonna have a little bit of Burger King advertisements and things like that, and stuff for the flats that came out with Burger King, and then we have a few other tags for plushies and
that's just
like
in the next one
and stuff. Well, no, it's a few different ones we got going on. I think our next one we're gonna do our Burger King flats. So.
Cool. So for those of you who like the Burger King stuff we did before, this is all the other junk that came with it that you didn't even see or know about.
Right.
Because there's a lot more. But either way, that is all the time we have for now. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Remember to like the videos and subscribe for more, and we will see you all in the next Pokemon collection video.
See ya.
Bye.